Hello guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Oracle reading today. Feel free to say hello as you're coming in. Let us know where you're joining from. Good morning, Bonnie. Nice to see you. Kaz, hello. If this is your first time with me, my name is Jacqui Mancuso, and I am joining you from Northern Illinois. Today's reading is titled Sun Square Mars, and honestly, there's not a whole lot going on in the skies right now. And this is something that isn't exact today. This is something that is an energy that has been hanging out, that will still be hanging out, but we'll talk about it in just a minute. Kim, good morning from New Orleans. I am currently watching the rerun of Married at First Sight New Orleans, so that's where my brain went right away. Constance, hello, Jackie, and everyone. Welcome, Constance. Michelle, good afternoon. Where are you joining from, Michelle? Jody, good morning. Carla, good morning, joining from Venezuela. Very cool. I love that Insight Timer gives us access to people from all over the world. It's super interesting. If I'm not sick, I don't know if you could hear my congestion. I literally sneezed like 1 minute before coming on here, so it's all clogged up in there. Michelle, hello from the UK. Welcome, Michelle. Elisa, hello. Good morning from Santa Cruz, California. Beautiful. So, what was I just going to say? My mind's kind of spacey right now. So there's not a whole lot going on in the skies right now that is super intense. We do have the sun in Virgo, which has been hanging out for about a week. And I don't know if it's because I'm like tuned into astrology and I think about it all the time and I talk about it, but I've been kind of going on some cleaning sprees in my house lately. So let me know if the Virgo energy is impacting you guys the same way. Virgo also is ruled by Mercury, so lots of mental chatter. I've been noticing in myself a little bit more mental chatter than usual. However, so today's live event is titled Sun Square Mars. So the Sun and Mars have been in a square aspect, so that's 90 degrees away from each other. Elise had lots of mental chatter. That has been happening. You can feel the energy from early August. It came exact on this past Saturday, the 27th, with the new moon. And it's going to continue to be at that square angle until about mid-September. Michelle's been doing a lot of cleaning also. Fun. I wonder, actually, Saturday, I could have mentioned this last week, but Saturday, the sun and moon were in Virgo. And I feel myself, because the moon, goes throughout all the signs in 1 month. And whenever the moon is in Virgo, that's when I usually find myself just tidying up a little bit more. So, yeah, Saturday, I don't know. Did you guys have cleaning parties on Saturday? Hello, Anik. Welcome. Melissa, oh yeah, all those cleaning, organizing, mine going nonstop. You could thank the Virgo energy for that. So the Sun Square Mars, early August through the middle of September. So when planets are in a square aspect, it causes some tension and it gives us opportunities for lessons to be learned with the energies involved. So the sun represents our vitality and our creative energy, our oomph to make things happen. Mars is the planet of war. It can be aggressive, but Mars is also a planet that gives us that energy, that drive, that passion to do things. So, knowing that the sun is in Virgo and Mars is in Gemini, so both of these planets are ruled by Mercury. So if you've been feeling tension in your own thoughts, tension in your ideas. Maybe you have an idea, but things just keep coming from the wrong angle to cut you off. This could lead to some miscommunication or misinterpretation. So if you have been trying to get your ideas across to other people and it's just not being heard the right way, that could be a result of this energy that Sun is squaring Mars. Just be aware of provocation from others or even from yourself during this time. Be aware of maybe like threats of aggression from others, and just remember that when we have these these aspects going on in the sky, that doesn't mean that it's doom and gloom. It doesn't mean that everything is going to suck and there's people going to be attacking you all the time and no one's going to understand what you're trying to say out of your mouth. It's just to be aware of these energies and train ourselves to notice when these things come up and choose not to interact with them. So that's what I got for you guys today. There's really not a whole lot, nothing too exciting going on. So yeah, just put your feelers out there and maybe test yourself to, like, how many times can I notice today that someone might be trying to get a rise out of me, or someone might be trying to like throw their own baggage onto me, and be proud of yourself for every time you don't engage. Bonnie, I don't like cleaning. I've been thinking about how I'm not cleaning. Bonnie, I don't like cleaning either. That's really funny. And I wonder if it's all that mental energy that's like, man, I guess I should be cleaning, but we all know that that word should, it doesn't matter, it doesn't exist. Cassie, good morning from Charleston, South Carolina. Thanks for joining us, Cassie. Melissa has also been worrying. Very, very mental energy, air element. Anik, oh my god, exactly. Communication planning, trying to get plans into motion has been ridiculous the last week and a half. So this energy of Mars square the sun, Virgo and Gemini are both mutable signs. So those of you who are familiar with the modes of the signs, there's another word that's escaping my mind right now. Mutable signs are the ones that come at the end of the season. So right now we're in Virgo season. It's the end of summer. We are the vibe right now is to gather everything that we've learned in summer and turn that into how we can use it in the fall. So the energy right now is sort of that preparing but not ready to take that spark and take that next step. Once the sun enters Libra, I think that's September 22nd, that's when we're going to get that cardinal energy back in the sky, is a big burst of cardinal energy, and that's when it's time to get those plans in motion. So if there are some things that you are trying to get going right now, if you can postpone their start date until we are in that cardinal Libra season, that might take a little bit of the weight off of your shoulders, and that might allow you to tune more into the energies that are available right now for you to tidy up the loose ends of things that are coming to an end before we start moving on that next project. Let me know if that helps you out. Oh, Melissa, feeling that Mercury retrograde shadow too. Yes, when does Mercury retrograde? That's happening at the end of September. So September 23rd, we have Mercury that will station retrograde. So the shadow period is just when you can feel the energies beforehand. Is Mercury in? Oh, wait. No, Mercury retrograde. I'm sorry, guys. That happens on the 9th, September 9th. And it is in Libra. So yeah, when Mercury enters the sign that it will retrograde in, that's when some astrologers call the shadow period. So that's when you can start to anticipate just a little bit of like that extra mental energy. Other astrologers say that it's usually a week before Mercury retrogrades and a week after he turns direct is that shadow period. So there's different ways to look at that. Let's see, I have a few other people that said, hi, Erica, good morning, Jackie, good to see you again. Likewise, Erica. Wade, I put some energy into reorganizing my finances. I call it Virgonomics. I love that, Wade. Yes, very particular, organized, perfectionist energy with this Virgo stuff. Good morning, Dr. Monica. Nice to see you. Shlomo. Hello, I am Shlomo and I am from New York. Welcome. Nice to have you. Erica, maybe that's why this new job is taking so long to get going. Yeah, just so sometimes when that's why I like to understand astrology, because there's times in our life when you feel like either there's way too much coming at you, there's a lot of new, or you're trying to start something new, and it's like trying to push a boulder uphill. You know, it's like taking so much effort to get going. That's when I turn to astrology. That's when I look to the chart of the moment, see what's going on. And right now, there is a lot of mutable energy. It's a time of endings. It's a time of closing things up, wrapping things up. And if you fight against it, that's when you make life more difficult. But when you just understand, oh, okay, this is a time of wrapping things up. It will be time to start new things in a couple weeks. Let me just embrace the energy that's here right now. That's when life gets a little bit easier. Anik, yes, lots of those loose ends. I feel ready to tidy up in all ways. Beautiful. Claudia, hello, first timer. Is the wait typical? What wait to get to the oracle reading? Sometimes I get on a tangent about astrology, and we're all talkative today because today is Wednesday. Wednesday is the day ruled by Mercury. With all of this Mercury energy, oh my gosh, I didn't even do that on purpose. AJ, good morning. Anik, and I just had a bad day, so I'm full of Virgo. Oh, a B day. I took that as bad day. I'm sorry, Anik. Happy belated birthday, Anik. Bonnie saw a sticker this weekend that said, Virgo, I can do anything, but you can do it perfectly. I can do anything you can do, but perfectly. I love that. That's hilarious. That's so funny. All right, so let's get into our oracle reading for today. I was making my notes about Sun square Mars, and it was starting to bring me down a little bit, so I just looked at my stack of decks, and I was like, I just want to feel better. Who's going to make me feel better? And the Gateway of Light activation was speaking to me. So we're going to pull from Kyle Gray today, and then we'll wrap it up with Ask Your Guides. I was going to say two of my favorite decks, but all of my decks are my favorite decks. Good morning, Aisha. Welcome. So as I shuffle these cards, feel free to tune your energy into my deck. That was cool. So I will allow 3 cards to pull themselves out from the deck. And I do my readings as group readings. So I will show you the backs of all 3 cards. They have presented themselves. They're ready to go. They're ready to talk. I'm going to show you the backs of all 3 cards. So the backs of the cards are all going to look the exact same. But I invite you to tune into your own intuition and notice all of the physical senses of your body and just wait for something. Don't expect anything to happen. Don't know like, oh, I'm going to know when I see this card, or I'm going to feel a chill up my spine. Just observe your body. Maybe you might smell something. Maybe a taste will come across your mouth. Maybe your fingers or your toes will twitch. But just allow your guides to communicate with you as far as which card is meant for you today, or which card resonates with you today. And then let us know in the chat when you have an idea of which cards are calling to you. And I can see Jennifer and Elisa already have some numbers in their mind. You guys are here all of the time, so you are completely tuned in. I love it. Michelle, this live is helping me feel better. Thank you. That's awesome, Michelle. So happy to be that for you. Kate, Christine just joining. Beautiful. Well, I'm just about to show you the cards. So here is the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. So let us know which card, or maybe multiples, are resonating with you in the chat, and I will show them one more time in case you need a once-over. So here again is the back of card number 1. The back of card number 2. And the back of card number 3. Let's see who is working with what cards today. Jennifer is working with 1 and 2. Elisa, 2. Katie and Michelle, 2. Allison's feeling 1 today. Constance, 3. Kayla, 2 and 3. Michelle, you know number 2. I love it. Claudia, 1. AJ, 2 and 3. Erica, 1. Melissa, 1. Maybe 3. Anik, 1 with a little dash of 2. Jody's feeling 2. Dr. Monica's feeling 2. Beautiful. Carla's feeling 1 and 3 today. Lovely. All right, well, let's see what these cards have to say. Christine, all today with an emphasis on 2. Set my intention last night. Oh, that's awesome, Christine. Give our guides some time to pull some strings and make some things happen. All right, card number 1, if that was resonating with you, your guides are calling you to tune into your angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. The angelic frequency is the energy of the angels and the angelic kingdom, which is aligned to service, devotion, authenticity, and love. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned with it. We have essentially become an angel upon the earth. Angels are the heartbeats of Source, and so when we're in touch with the angelic realm, we are also connected to the heart of God. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequency pouring down to light up our life. The image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected, and since our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. So angels are drawing close to you at this time. Be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with an abundance of blessings at this time. And you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for all of those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. There was a lot of beautiful sayings in that description, but in general right now, this card is just calling to you that your angels are with you. Whatever it is that you may be fearing or doubting or questioning, they are trying to communicate with you with signs and symbols that they can show you through the universe. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing angel numbers all of the time, especially for the last couple days. Even in today's live, I think I joined when the live was at 1 minute and 11 seconds, like completely on accident. Some good comments will come through and I'll look at the timer and it's at like 15:15 or 12:12 or some sort of repeating numbers. So I believe that our angels have been trying to talk to us even since we started this live. Melissa, numbers and feathers. Oh, that's interesting that you say that. So I have chickens, and one of them is starting to molt, and her feathers have been everywhere, and that's literally been the last 2 days. I love it. So yeah, definitely, especially if card number 1 called out to you when I was showing the cards, your angels, they just want you to lean into them for support. And if you don't know how to lean into them, start asking them for signs. Start asking, if you are here to support me, give them a time limit within the next 24 hours, and then ask for a specific sign. Will you please show me 1111 on the clock, or show me a number that means something to you on a license plate, or show me a blue feather. And then it's up to you to turn your antenna on to notice the signs that they are trying to send to you. Christine, that always happens to me too. Belle, me too. Yeah, I wonder if the energies are just rising so rapidly. Then look at that, there's 44 people here right now. Another angel number. Ani, last few weeks I'm seeing angel numbers 2 to 3 times a day, and I don't typically. Oh, cool. It's nice to see that a lot of you guys are in the same boat. Melissa, yes, that was definitely my card today. Thank you. You are so welcome, Melissa. Glad you were here to hear that. All right, guys. Erica, so I just need to chill. Got it. I love it. If card number 2 is resonating with you, you are going through an Earth Star activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. The Earth Star chakra, found about 6 to 12 inches below our feet, is the energetic portal that connects us directly with the soul wisdom of Mother Earth. It is our gateway to the underworld of the earth, a space of sacred magic and mystery where we will find a lot of the tools, gifts, and skills the ancients used to connect with the earth and her wisdom. The Egyptian goddess Isis appears on this card as our spiritual guide. She is a high priestess of the stars who knows the importance of connecting with the underworld to stay grounded, aware, and manifest all that we need to grow. Follow in her footsteps by connecting to your Earth Star. Anchor down and go digging within to find any parts of your magic, wisdom, and experiences you have pushed down, both in this incarnation and in previous lifetimes. These tools could be helpful on the next phase of your journey. When you draw this card, know that your Earth Star has been activated, and the wisdom you once ignored is finally being acknowledged. The rejected parts of yourself have now been rediscovered. There is an opportunity for you to rediscover magic too, but stay firmly rooted in all of your endeavors. Let the earth hold and sustain you. Don't rush ahead. In fact, if you've been wondering if it's time to move forward, know that it isn't. Stay put for the time being. Important information is about to be revealed, so wait and stand strong. This is a time of integration and rest rather than pushing forward. Great wisdom lies within you. Dive deep and find it. And trust in yourself. You have more strength than you realize. Melissa, this lifted. Oh, card number 1 lifted your spirits. Beautiful. Well, guys, if card number 2 was resonating with you, interestingly enough, that this card is saying, man, it's time to just get grounded. Find your own wisdom within yourself. It's not time to move forward. It's not time to start that new project right now. It's time to explore everything that is within you that you may have forgotten about, but unconsciously forgotten about. You may have just lost that connection with all of the wisdom and knowledge within yourself. Especially if card number 2 is resonating with you, get your feet on the earth today, man. As best as you can, connect with Mother Earth. Imagine roots growing down from your feet deep into the earth. And if you have a secluded backyard, just stand there, close your eyes, feel your feet on the earth, and ask for messages from your angels, right? Ask for them to draw the energy up from Mother Earth and remind you of what it is that she is here to teach you. One last thing about this Earth Star, if you've never heard of it, this is a great educational opportunity from me to you. So if you guys are here often and you're familiar with my grounding meditation, we use our breath to open the central channel of energy in our bodies. And I direct you to inhale down to your root, exhale up to your crown. If you would like to take it further and just use the visualization on your own, I just don't put it in words because I want this meditation to be accessible to everyone. But you can inhale down to your earth star, so go about a foot below your root. And then when you exhale, exhale up to your soul star. Your soul star is another chakra that is about a foot above your crown. So that can just take that intention a little bit further to open more of your central channel. So inhale down to your earth star and exhale up to your soul star. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about. Jennifer loves it. Michelle loves it. Anik, so interesting. I feel like I got these in the exact order of resonance I needed. Absolutely, Anik. Jody, card 2 really hits home. Lovely, Monica. Get grounded and be patient with ourselves. Yes, 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 yes. Christine, so spot on. Kayla, I've been basically boycotting shows for days. What do you mean? What kind of shows? Michelle, shows like television? Oh, shoes! I've been boycotting shoes for days. If I could live barefoot, if it was socially acceptable, there's so many times where I'm just like getting ready to hop in my car to go run an errand and I have to remind myself to put shoes on. Like I'm halfway out to the car and like, shoot, I probably can't go in that store without shoes. Michelle, grounded, not stuck, connected with my roots. Oh, grounded, not stuck, connected with my roots. Absolutely. I love it. Been boycotting shoes for days. I love it. All right, and let's see what card number 3 brings for us. This is your Hathor light codes. Yes, Christine. Inhale to your earth star, down below your root, and exhale out to the soul star, up above your crown. Light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Hathor, also known as Het-Heru, which means House of Horus, is an Egyptian cow and solar goddess associated with the sky and fertility. Worship of this, enigmatic. Worship of this enigmatic figure goes all the way back to the 3rd millennium BCE. Hathor is easily recognized in Egyptian art, for she is often wearing a sun disk over her head that is held in place by 2 horns, relating to the cow, sacred symbol of motherhood. She is the divine consort of the hawk-headed deity Horus, allowing her to bridge this world and the cosmic realms, and bring in the infinite light of the sun. In this gateway, Hathor is the figurehead of an intergalactic race of beings called the Hathors. There's a good chance that the ancient Egyptians were in touch with this divine race, as evidenced by the many Hathor pillars at the Temple of Dendera. The Hathors appear as elongated pillars of infinite light, illustrating their capacity to bridge heaven and earth. Their divine mission is to activate light upon the earth. Interlinked with both the energy of the central sun and Venus, they bestow solar light and blessings, and ignite the energy of unconditional love within. When you receive this light card, they are ushering in great blessings. This is a light immersion. You are experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathors is surrounding you now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential. The gifts that were once in darkness are now being brought into light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden are now being seen. Life is being restored. If you have been experiencing sluggishness or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within you, and you are remembering why you are here. Welcome home to your light. I love it. Bonnie, yes, it was definitely all three, and I was feeling that exact same thing when I was reading this final card. So this to me is the culminating card of this reading. I'll pull another card just to see what comes. But we started off with our angelic frequency, just reminding you, your angels are your angels are around you. To me, this is like step one of your awakening process, remembering that you are supported, that you are surrounded by higher dimensional beings who are here to assist you. Just look for them. Invite them to communicate with you. Once you've established that relationship, or doesn't have to be like step one, step two, but in that same process, remembering to ground yourself and to find the wisdom within yourself. It's not like you're going to be taught all these magical things from the external world. You already hold it within yourself. So when we do take that time to calm down, to center ourselves, to ground ourselves, that's when we are able to access all of this wisdom that we've been holding inside of ourselves. Once you have accessed that wisdom and have connected with your angels, your light turns on. It's here. The Hathors are here to pour their pillars of light onto you to help you connect. And I was interpreting this card as the same way. It's to help you connect to above and below. You are the conduit from the heavens to the earth. But it's up to you to connect to both of them. All three resonated. Been really in my flow lately. I love it. I love it. Monica, I taught a whole group how to ground with the earth and spirit. I like the earth and soul star technique. Beautiful. Yeah, like what an amazing reading. I feel like the last card is going to give us like, all right, well, what do we do with this? This is a very exciting, like you're here, you're in the right place at the right time. Like things are happening. Like the light is turning on within you. So tell me, what are you gonna do with it, guys? What are you gonna do with this magical gift? Michelle, the end of card 3 felt good. Love and glow. Love and light. Beautiful. Anique, wow, Jacqui, I've been missing your lives so much and was really excited to catch you today. And these cards are mind-blowing. I love it. You're always in the right place at the right time. If you listen to your angels, if you listen to your guides, you will be led to some amazing places without even expecting to be there, without even meaning to be there. So I'm going to pull one culminating card from Ask Your Guides to tie this all together. I'm feeling really strongly like there is one extra message in this deck to tell us kind of like what exactly to do with all this information that we just got today. Beautiful. So go ahead and send your energy into this deck as I shuffle to find one card to tie it all together. One final message. If you have been enjoying today's session, you might choose to offer an energy exchange in the form of a donation if you're able. And if you'd like to stay connected with me, you can follow me here on Insight Timer, or you can find my personal website on my Insight Timer bio if you'd like to work with me one-on-one. You can also follow the group that I have here on Insight Timer called Our Spiritual Community. I post the updates of the oracle readings within our spiritual community, and it's a place that I invite you guys to come share your own spiritual journeys, share the meditations that you're finding on Insight Timer, just connecting with each other outside of these lives. And our culminating card today comes from our divine teachers. Melissa, thank you kindly. It's much appreciated. Number 36, their message today is balance. The key words for this card are support, codependency, manipulation, generosity. You are in the delicate process of learning how to properly balance the flow of give and take in your personal relationships. And it's time to evaluate how you're doing. Are you giving too much, leaving you resentful and angry? Or are you withholding when you could give more, leaving you feeling guilty and defensive? Your divine teachers can help you learn how to better align in your relationships so that you neither give nor take too much as a means of controlling others. They counsel you to be honest about your motivations when dealing with others. You know in your heart of hearts what drives your interest in them. Do you give with a secret agenda of, you owe me? Do you create dependency in and control over others with your kindness? Or do you withhold for fear that you might be taken advantage of, keeping people guessing about your motives and your intentions? Your divine teachers are on hand to help you answer these questions. They lovingly assure you that relationships are the most difficult of all spiritual classrooms, and the lessons of proper give and take are the most difficult of skills to learn. Have compassion for yourself as you seek balance with others. Ask your divine teachers to help you become more aware of how you give and receive in all relationships, not just the romantic kind. Their message to you: there's no difference between giving and receiving love. Interesting. So I feel like this card is calling us, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. This card is calling us to take all of the energy that we got today and apply it specifically to a relationship in our life. And just like the book says, it doesn't need to be a romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be, a friendship that's been around for a while that things maybe have gotten a little bit out of balance. One friend is usually the giver and one friend is usually the taker. This could definitely be a romantic relationship if that's resonating with you. This could be a parent-child relationship, a sibling or another family member relationship, even a business relationship. So I'm curious, as I was reading that, I was intentionally pausing in between the questions of, is it that you are giving more with the energy of, I hope you're going to reciprocate? Or is it that you are giving less? Well, I forgot how it said it. Withholding. And then it feels you leaving guilty about withholding. And I paused for a second just to give your guides a chance to nudge you on the shoulder at the right time. Because as much as we strive to be perfect in these relationships, we all have a shadow side. And there's all parts of ourselves that we unintentionally project onto others, right? So I feel like this card is calling us especially to almost get real with ourselves and the way that we are acting in our relationships. And again, as always, I always talk about that shadow work. That shadow work is beautiful. Aisha, wow, that really spoke to me specifically. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, Gretchen, you love the artist Sonia Choquette. I haven't looked to see if she has any other decks. I'd be very interested. This is one of my go-to beautiful decks. Monica, invited in new assistants and excited to have supportive energetic hands to help with aromatherapy and to teach them how to use as tools for navigating emotions. Awesome. That's always nice to have a little bit of help, especially when you feel like you're doing everything. Erica, I don't feel guilty, but I'm sick of feeling like I have to live up to others' standards. Yeah, I hear you, Erica. Who says you have to live up to others' standards? What would it look like if you stopped living up to their standards? Let people talk, right? Let them have their opinions of you. They don't know what's best for you. No matter how much they love you and they know you and they care for you, that doesn't mean that they know what is best for you. They have their own opinions based on their own life experiences, just like you have your opinions based on your life experiences. I'd be less stressed. And I know all of this advice that I give, it's much easier said than done, but it's not impossible. Claudia, bingo. You're feeling it. Jody, I'm not recognizing which relationship. So I'll talk again about what I said earlier today with this Sun square Mars energy, how it's been going on since the beginning of August. It became exact last Saturday, and it's going to hang out until mid-September. So it's not... I invited you to just tune into where in your life you might be feeling some provocation, like where you might be interacting with someone and you feel provoked by them, or you feel like their aggressiveness is coming at you. So this is a time of identifying instead of engaging. So maybe that will help you, Jody, and anyone else who can't put their finger on which relationship that card was speaking to. Maybe just keep your antenna up and identify where you might be feeling just negative energy around you from others. I have one of her decks. The answer is simple. Love her. Yeah, I'll look into more of her decks. Gretchen, she's a spiritual author and teacher. She also has a podcast with her 2 daughters called It's All Related. Ooh, I love that, Gretchen. I'll have to check that out. I love just how simple and straightforward this deck is. It's my favorite part of her. Michelle, I let go of the emphasis I placed on myself of what I should or shouldn't be doing and how love should be. Oh, I love it. I love it. Don't should yourself. Should is a made-up word. What does should even mean? Who knows what should be? Who says what should be? I hate that word, and I don't like spreading hate. I wish, no, I don't hate that word. That word presents us with lessons and opportunities of growth. Letting go of that word is the most freeing thing that a lot of us can do. So let's take all of that energy with our angels, our Earth Star, our Hathor light codes, tying it into balancing our relationships. Just taking all that energy and let's settle it down as we go through a grounding meditation together. And then I will transmit some Reiki energy. And then I'll talk you out of the meditation and we will wrap it up and say our goodbyes. So at this time, I invite you to come into a comfortable meditative position of your choice, either seated or lying down. Michelle, thank you for helping me ask the right question and not expecting to resolve straight away. You're very welcome, Michelle. I'm glad that you received a lot from this session. I love when people are guided to the right place and they listen. Jody, thanks. As you were talking, the idea of which relationship arrived connected with card 2. Oh, I love it. I love it, Jody. Yeah. Sometimes we do need to balance the relationship with ourselves or even the relationship with our source, whatever you connect to. Monica, my minister used to say, stop shooting all over yourself. Beautiful. So as you come into your comfortable position, just making all of your micro adjustments, resting your hands in a comfortable place, and closing down your eyes. Bringing your awareness to all of the contact points your body has with the surface beneath you. And feeling the weight of your body being completely supported by Mother Earth. And now bringing all of your awareness directly above the crown of your head in an egg-shaped white orb of light. Spending a moment here, separating your awareness from your physical body. Viewing life from your eagle's perch. And acting as the curious observer as this egg of awareness cracks on the crown of your head, flowing your awareness down the sides of your face, over your temples and ears, flowing down the back of your head, the front of your face, over your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, your cheeks, dripping off the tip of your nose, and your lips, flowing down your chin, your jaw, flowing your awareness down all sides of your neck, and coming out into your shoulders, flowing down the upper arms, passing over the elbows, coming down to the forearms, passing over the wrists, out to your hands, and into each finger. And bringing your awareness up to your chest, flowing down the front side of your body, tuning into the beating of your heart. Noticing your chest as it expands and contracts with the breath. Flowing your awareness further down the front side of your body, coming into the belly, feeling into the organs resting behind the abdomen. And noticing how the breath causes the belly to rise and fall. Flowing further down, coming to the pelvic floor. Bringing all of your awareness to your upper back. Slowly flowing down the back side of your body, passing over the shoulder blades, weaving in and out the backs of the ribs, flowing down the mid-back, the lower back, coming down to your glutes. Flowing your attention down the upper legs, passing over the knees, down to the lower legs, coming out into the ankles, tops of your feet, feeling into each toe, and the soles of your feet. Breathing deeply as you feel into your entire body. Spreading your awareness to every cell of your body at once. Using the breath now to open the central channel of energy by breathing the air in through the nose, watching it as it travels down your spine, all the way past the root chakra, down to your earth star. And as you exhale, watch the breath reach up your spine, past the crown of your head, up to your soul star. Inhaling down to the earth star, exhaling up to the soul star. Continue at your own pace. Releasing the breath back to your natural rhythm. As you begin to imagine roots growing down from each contact point you have with the surface beneath you. Watching these roots as they travel down into Mother Earth, pushing through the soil, digging deeper and digging wider, firmly grounding yourself into Mother Earth. Welcoming in your guides and angels for any assistance they may have to offer at this time. Allowing permission for the Reiki energy to be received by intending to completely surrender to this Reiki energy as it nourishes your highest good. Bringing your focus back inside of your body, allowing your thoughts to flutter away as you receive this precious gift of time for yourself. Allow yourself to be fully present within your body, noticing anything that may rise to the surface as I keep track of the time. Returning your focus to your breath, feeling into the weight of your body resting in space. Imagine a brilliant, glowing ball of sparkling golden light in the center of your chest. This warm ball of light surrounds your entire heart. On each inhale, this light becomes brighter and more vibrant. And on the exhale, the ball begins to grow in every direction throughout your body. Inhaling as the light shines brighter, and exhaling as the ball grows larger and larger until it encompasses your entire body. The golden light fades away as the connection to this Reiki energy transmission closes, allowing you to return home to yourself. And taking the time now to send gratitude to your guides and angels, and listening in to receive any last messages. And slowly beginning to bring some movement back to your body. Wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling out the wrists and ankles, and stretching out the body however it's calling you to. Perhaps bringing the palms of your hands together, rubbing them back and forth, creating heat. And cupping the warm palms over your eyes. As you begin to blink your eyes open, allowing the light to peek in through the cracks as you slowly bring yourself back to your physical body. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love to all. Namaste. Let me know how that was. I'm trying to wait for another message to come through. I feel like there's something that's about to come through about these cards. So it is standing out to me that the card in the middle is the darkest card. But in this three-dimensional reality that we live in, there is duality, there is light and dark. So just because something seems dark or it looks dark doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just a different way of looking at things. Yeah, very interesting that these two are angelic cards, and this dark card is more earth-centered, self-centered, finding things within yourself. So I feel like that's another hit at that shadow work, those inner child meditation things. Go into yourself to find the wisdom that lies within. Erica, namaste. Michelle, thank you. Namaste. Melissa, namaste. Blessings to you. Thanks, everybody. Monica, thank you kindly for your donation as well. Something crossed my mind during the meditation, and I used a technique that I learned recently. So, especially with this Virgo energy, with Sun square Mars, where there's Virgo involved and Gemini involved, we have a lot of Mercury energy going on. We have a lot of mental plane energy going on. So something that I learned recently, when an unwanted thought crosses your mind, because it happens all the time, right? Like, some really bad thoughts could just pop in your mind unintentionally. When you catch that, I've started saying, cancel, 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 love, love, love. And it makes such a huge difference. I mean, something like, oh, I'm working on this project and I come up against a roadblock. Well, it'd probably be easier if I just throw this all out. No, cancel, 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 love, love, love. And that something happened during the meditation, and I used that technique, and I thought that that might be a good time to educate you all about it. It's made things a lot easier, not ruminating on some negativity. Ah, oh, Bonnie, I love it. Feeling so grounded in the park with my shoes off with the pup. Love it, love it. I've heard also that, because animals are magical, right, guys? Animals are so special. They're so connected. Every time they go outside, they don't have shoes on, right? But animals can help draw our negative energy out when we are barefoot alongside them. They have a stronger connection with Mother Earth than we do because it's innate with them. They've never been taught anything different. We've been taught a lot of ways to disconnect with the Earth. So if we're having an issue expelling something from our body down into Mother Earth, if you have an animal near you, you can ask them to help you draw it out. Everything is intention, guys. Intend that it goes down to Mother Earth where it can be transmuted and changed into something beautiful. Monica, namaste. So soothing and calming. I think I did read that. There has been darkness and require our balance. Yes. Wes, I like the Elsa approach. Let it go. Yeah. Yep. Monica, love that. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. Anik, thank you very kindly for your donation. Monica, been choosing whether to go on a trip to feel into my own desires and help with my decisions. Sure, that sounds awesome. I love self trips. If you guys have been enjoying today's session, if you'd like to offer a donation, they are always greatly appreciated. If you're not following me yet on Insight Timer, feel free to give me a follow. You can find my personal website on my Insight Timer profile if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, where I can tap into your specific energy. And if you haven't taken my course, Astrology 101, that's available here on Insight Timer, so you can have a better, deeper understanding when all of these transits happen. Patsy, thank you kindly for your donation. Monica, I will definitely use this. Cancel. Love. Yes. I like it. Very powerful. Well, guys, that is it for today. I haven't scheduled next week's classes yet, but I will be back next week at some time. I need to go take care of this nasal stuff that's going on. So have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week. Namaste. I hope you enjoy putting your bare feet on the earth at some time today. Take care.